What's up, YouTube family? Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel, presenting to some and introducing to others. I am MJ, of course. And today, as you can see, guys, I'm really feeling myself. I am digging this hairstyle. I love it. I feel like this should be my signature style. I had chosen one style to be my signature style, but I changed my mind. So now, today, I just want us to talk. It's a catch-up session. Where have I been? I have been trying to juggle life and social media. Let me tell you something about myself. In the past, I wasn't a social media person. I actually joined Instagram. What year was it? 2021, 22. That's when I joined Instagram. And yes, so I'm trying to juggle this new thing that I'm beginning to love and enjoy, and now my work, my serious job. It's not been easy. I have been trying and trying, and that's where I've been. I have not forgotten about you guys. I haven't. And I won't lie to you, there's still something. I think a few videos ago, I told you guys that I was planning something, of which I still am. I'm trying to think of how I'm going to do it. But besides that, I'm not planning on anything else. So I won't lie to you guys, that's what I've been planning. That's why I haven't been here. Anyways, I'm here now. So how has life been? My life is moving at 1,000 kilometers per hour. I feel like I have very few hours in my day, and I need more. I need like 30 hours, not 24. If I am given 6 more hours, just 6 more, I will accomplish a bit more. I feel like every hour in my day is budgeted for, or something is allocated for that hour. But anyways, life has been good. I'm grateful to God. And yes, of late, I've been learning to clap for others until it's my turn. If you see, I've been watching, and for some reason, my algorithm on social media is just for those people who have bought new cars, have bought houses, people who have gotten married, who have gotten engaged, others have gotten kids, like successful things. And if it is God speaking to me, amen, I receive it. But let me tell you guys, it's tough, especially having your goals and working towards them and not seeing them bear fruits, then seated somewhere and watch another person harvest their own fruits. Hey, 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 hey. Even if we say we clap for others until it's our turn, it's not very easy to do. But we thank God in everything. We still thank God. At least I took up a buy. We're not so badly off. Okay. And someone told me that your life is someone's answered prayer, or your life is someone's prayer. So be grateful for what you have and all that. I have been feeling like my energy has been so low. Well, not my energy has been so high, but I feel like I've been pushing myself because I have so much to do. So I've been pushing myself so that I accomplish a lot, but I have not been feeling motivated to do some stuff. And I'm trying to look for ways in which I can do those things. I have goals and I have things that I want to. What the hell is happening? I have goals and I have plans. I have a plan on how I want to accomplish some things, and I am a very strategic person. I do not do things to evil helter skelter. I don't know how to function like that. So I have to plan for things to the T and make sure that things go that way. And this is an advantage and a disadvantage to some extent because things don't always go as planned. So for me, if things don't go as planned, I get stuck for quite a minute. And I have to re-strategize and start thinking again and doing. It's just a lot. But I'm learning, in this life, we just learn. And what God just tells us to do is show up. Just show up. And I've been showing up. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. I don't even want to cry. But God has been faithful. God has been really faithful. I have not disappeared. I am still there. I was going through you see on YouTube, the way you just scroll, like you want to watch something and you're just scrolling. I came across my video and I was so happy. I was so happy that I'm even somewhere, like someone can scroll and see and find me there. And I'm so grateful, guys. I'm really grateful. This journey, I have been planning for, I've been wanting to do this for the longest time. Since 2022, I tried doing it with someone, but it didn't work. It didn't work out. I think we weren't on the same, we didn't have the same dream, which is fine. And so that took me aback for quite 1 year or two. Wait, let me see. 2 years. Yeah. That took me aback for 2 years. And now I am here and I'm grateful. And yeah. So this is to someone who has been trying and hoping to start something. Just start it and see how it goes. I don't promise you results immediately because I have also not seen results immediately. I'm grateful that my channel has grown and it's continuing to grow. However, I also have big dreams and big goals for it. I have big plans for this channel, and if it was up to me, I would make them happen tomorrow. But that's not how the world works, and that's not how it works. So things are progressive, and the progress is really rewarding because you feel better when you see yourself grow than just wake up one day and everything happens at once, and now there's nothing else that is happening tomorrow. You see, you have no oomph and zeal for life. So I prefer life like this. I prefer good things coming in bits. Zifuatane, hopefully. Yeah, zifuatane. And yeah. And we celebrate every day. We have something to celebrate about. Don't forget to be thankful. Don't forget to pray, even if sometimes it is so hard to speak to God sometimes. But you know what? I normally tell God, sometimes my heart is too heavy to even speak to Him. But I am like, I hope my tears speak more. I hope my tears are enough to express what I'm feeling in my heart, dear Lord. Yeah. And for some people, it might be the same case. You sometimes it is too hard for you to pray, and it is too difficult. Like you have gone through it and you're just asking yourself, and Kweli, what is there for me? Why do I have to pray and nothing happens? But something is happening somewhere. You're just not seeing it happen. Something is happening. Anyways, this is just a gratitude video saying thank you to all of y'all who have subscribed to my channel and who are enjoying my content. Aki, let me tell you, some of you, I'm so grateful to you guys. I'm I'm so thankful for you guys, and I appreciate all of you because some people who I haven't even spoken to for a long time just DM me and tell me, "Hi MJ, I just saw your video on YouTube and I'm your subscriber." Or someone just tells me, takes a picture of me on their YouTube, on their TV, and they're like, "I'm watching, you're such a vibe." I'm like, ah, may God bless you. Look at you. Come and give me a big hug. Give me a big hug. I love it. I love it. I'm so grateful. You don't know how good it makes me feel because this journey is not so easy. So when I get people appreciating me, and my content, and my content, and it will be, and it's always those people you don't expect at all. Something God has, something God has really shown me is He will use the most random person to help you. Someone who you have not seen in CG how long. Someone who you haven't spoken to in CG how long. Someone you don't even know. Someone you least expect. And that is how you know it's God. Let me tell you, people can really disappoint you, especially if you look at your close friends and you expect them to do some things. You expect that some things are just obvious and they don't do those things. I learned how not to hold grudges on people because our destinies are not the same, our goals are not the same. Even if we are friends from the same friend group, from the same even siblings, we're from the same womb. If they don't support you in ways you expected them to support you, don't be upset, because your dream is not their dream. So they will definitely not be as passionate as you are about your dream. You're the only person who can be as passionate as you are about your dream. So I stopped holding grudges, because how many grudges will you hold? If you ask someone to, okay, let's do something together, and they don't show up, that's fine. I mean, this is your dream. This is not their dream. This is your work. It's not theirs. So if they don't show up, if they don't show up in ways that you want them to show up, and they're not willing to change, improve to support you in those specific areas, then that's okay. That's fine. Let's stop getting upset, because people have perfected the art of pissing people off. Some people are just so good at pissing you off. They'll do just something, and you look at them and wonder. Be happy. Life is beautiful. Look at life beautifully, and you fight for your own dream. You support yourself, and you know what? God will send that random person to you and help you. Also, expectations. Let me tell you, when you place your expectations on man, they are going to disappoint you, and they're going to break your heart. First of all, people are going through their own things, people have their own life. I was once so pissed, and I feel like I still carry it in my heart for some reason. When sometimes you just help people in big ways, you help them in big ways, but when it's their turn to help you, you see how disinterested they are in helping you. And that may piss you off, because you expect the world to work like that. You expect I give you, you give me, scratch my back, I scratch yours. You expect that, but sometimes it doesn't happen like that. So this saying in Swahili that says tenda wema nenda zako is really because there are very few people. If Jesus went and healed 10 lepers, people who have leprosy, people who were excommunicated from the society, because in those days, leprosy was a really bad disease. Because if you get leprosy, your limbs, your body parts start cutting. Nikama, they eat themselves and start cutting. So your finger falls off today, tomorrow your ear will fall off. You get, and now they were excommunicated from the society because they were seen as outcasts. And Jesus comes and heals them. So I see this as you are in the deepest pit, and someone out of nowhere, someone you don't even know, because they didn't even know Jesus. I'm sure they had never heard of him. Or maybe they had heard of him, but they had never met. They had never met him. And Jesus comes and heals them. But only one person comes back to say thank you. The rest ran off and continue with their lives, but only one person comes back to say thank you. And that is how the world works. So you help 1,000 people, but out of all those people you have helped, only one shows gratitude. They don't even have to repay you with such big things. Only one says thank you. So when you help people, and sometimes God has a really funny way of doing his things, because you might find someone who is in some bottomless pit, some very dark pit, and pull them out, and they succeed more than you do. But you know what? They won't be the ones. They will not be the one to pull you out of what you're in. They won't be the ones to take you out of the situation. It's just funny. That's why I'm saying, when you help someone, just forget about it. Just do it out of the goodness of your heart and forget about it. Move past it. Because girl, boy, man, lady, all in all, we are grateful. We remain grateful. Ama namna gani si wangu. No, don't use it. Don't use it. We refuse that saying. That is the saying that has brought us. No, we don't want it. Something else I have been doing is I have been self-reflecting, guys. I was on leave last week for just 2 days. And the intention of that leave was to sleep. I wanted to sleep because I was so exhausted. I have been working really hard and I have been so exhausted. So that was the intention of that leave. And I purposely did not record. I usually have a day, one day when I record like 2 or 3 videos so that I'm just left with the burden of editing. So I intended on not recording during those days because I really wanted to rest, of which I tried to do. I actually did. I slept, especially on Sunday. On Sunday, I woke up at I think 1 or 2 and stayed up for like 2 hours, 3 hours, and knocked out at 6 p.m. I was knocked out. I woke up on Monday at like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. thereabouts. And I struggled to go back to sleep because I wanted to sleep again so that I wake up and get ready for work because I was going to the office for Monday. So yeah. And I have been feeling like my body is tired and I don't have the oomph and the zeal to do anything anymore. Of which, I mean, I'm tired. I'm usually tired. Sometimes I just accept. Because, in our African homes, our parents don't want that excuse that you're tired. How? Tired? What have you been doing? You're seated and the plates are in the sink. You're seated and there are clothes in the hanging line. You're seated and the cows have not eaten. You're seated and the dogs have not been fed. You're seated and the what has not been. There's always something to do. So that upbringing has made us feel like we need to be going and going and going and keep going and keep going. But I am learning. I'm learning how to accept rest, and I'm trying to look at rest in a different way because I look at rest as laziness. Even when I'm sleeping, those 2 days that I'm telling you guys, I just slept. I will say I was just lazing around, of which it's not true. It's not true. I was resting because I didn't sleep the whole time. I was doing some things here in the house, and hmm, I feel like I was doing a lot here in the house. So I don't feel like I was lazing around. I don't feel like that at all. Well, I do. Actually do feel like I was being lazy. But I needed the rest. And on Monday, I didn't feel like I was well rested. Still, I felt like I needed 1 week to rest. But one thing I fear about going on leave for more than 2 days is because I go back to work and I feel like I'm back to square zero. Like my head needs one day to adjust to the office again, to adjust to the job again. So day one after my leave, I feel like I am blank in my head. I don't know how many people feel the same, but I feel like I'm blank, and I need a few days to adjust. So the first few days are brutal, and I need that capush to set me off again. You see that old car that needs to be pushed so that it starts. Yeah, that's me. I need to be jump started a bit so that I catch up to the occasion at work. But all in all, I am great. This video was just a bonus video. Was just a bonus video for this segment of the talk with MJ. I just wanted to get on here and encourage someone. You know, the purpose of my videos is usually to encourage that young girl or that young man who is feeling like this or like that, according to the videos I have created, I've come up with, I've recorded. I I like to speak to people. Even if I get to one person, that's okay for me. And if it gets to many girls and many young boys, then that's cool. That's cool because I feel like when I was younger, I would have needed someone like me to tell me, watch out here, watch out there, watch out there, and I'll do great. I'm sure this video will get to someone. I'm sure someone, you pray to God for answers, and He sends you just someone out of the blues to come and tell you it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. God is going to open doors, and it might not be now. It might be longer than you expect, but it will surely come. It surely come. I like the Bible verse Habakkuk, the one that birthed the vision boards. That verse birthed vision boards. The Habakkuk 3:3. Write your vision. I think it's write your vision plain on paper. Uh, it may tarry, whatever. I don't know. I don't know it verbatim, but it will tarry. but it will come. You write it on paper so that whoever comes across it may do something. I'll just put it somewhere here on the screen and probably you'll go read it. But it may tarry, but it will surely come. It will surely come. Now, the test here is patience. How patient are you to wait? Sometimes you feel like your patience is running out. Sometimes you feel like you cannot wait anymore. I'm looking for shortcuts. I'm going to create my own Ishmael. You remember when Sarah was, I love that story. I feel like I've spoken about that story in my previous video, right? The one for patterns. Yeah. You remember when Sarah waited to conceive a child and she couldn't, and she looked for an alternative who was Hagar, her maid servant, and and Abraham got Hagar pregnant, and they got Ishmael. So you sit down and feel like, me, there's no way I'm waiting for Isaac. Isaac is taking too long. Let me look for Ishmael to hold the place of Isaac so that when Isaac comes, you replace him. But you remember what God said at the end when he was blessing the lineage of Abraham. Abraham had to speak for Ishmael, and he said, please bless him as well. Go and read that story. You will love it. Go and read that story and see. Abraham had to speak and not remind God, like he had to plead for Ishmael to also be included in. And God blessed Isaac directly, and he said, Ishmael will also have blah 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 blah. Let's wait for Isaac. Another Bible verse is the riches of God. They add no sorrow. Like when God blesses, He adds no sorrow to it. He adds no sorrow to anything that He gives. That is how you know things are from God, because they come with peace, they come with a lot of happiness, Yeah. So, anyways, that brings us to the end of the video. I feel like I have been yapping and yapping and yapping. In the beginning, I had nothing to say, but well, you give in to the will of God. If He speaks through you, you let Him speak. So, this is just for someone who feels forwardary. If you feel comme si, comme ça, you feel forwardary. If you feel neither here nor there, this video is for you. So thank you so much. Please continue watching. Please continue subscribing. Please continue liking and sharing and commenting. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And for those who are reaching out, like there was a time I posted a link to my channel, to my video. Then I deleted the video because I had uploaded it incorrectly. And people ran to watch it, and people were texting me, telling me, but there's no video, I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you. I do not take this for granted, by the way. Thank you so much. It may be boring in the beginning, but we will get the hang of it. We'll rise up to the occasion. It will come, it will grow naturally in us. And you will start enjoying my videos. I'll also start being jumpy, and you'll enjoy it. And I look for interesting content to give you. You will love it. But I'm really grateful for all those of you who send me screenshots, who send me views on what I said in my videos, who try and correct me here. May God bless you. May you be blessed as you continue to watch my content, as you continue to enjoy it. Yes, and may the name of the Lord be praised. So thank you for being here, and see you in the next video. Adios.